to halt the run. O'Neal with the rebound.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Back to Irving. Goes back up. Rebound the Lakers. Horry's got 7 rebounds in the game. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet in myself. That's a gimme there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Campbell, he's checked in for Shaq. Lunt comes in for Bryant. And Barry's subbed in for Fisher. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Verejao. Marion comes in for James. And Miller's subbed in for Dion Waiters. Here's Irving. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. Love, no luck.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the quarter.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Campbell inside. It's up against Thompson. Campbell's shot's good. 6 points for him.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
2 on none. No one back to stop this. Horry gets the bucket. Horry's got 14 points for the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Irving dishes to Marion. Thompson right side. Clock at 6. Comes up empty down low. Guys, they've been getting it done at both ends during this run.
And yeah, you know what? Tough to say where they've been better. Excellent at both ends.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Another steal. Fast break. The Lakers. Stops. Pops. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
The Lakers have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. And here we go with Kyrie Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. 1:35 left in the third. Here's Marion. Outside Irving. Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. Here's... Oh, my God! High wire flying out there. That'll drop your jaw. There's 1:17 left in the third. Outside Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, that was a max-range alley-oop pass there, guys. It's got to be. I don't know if anybody's throwing one any longer.
Well, that's just crazy.
Man, how high did he have to go to make that catch? What an unbelievable play. Wow.
Miller against Jones. It's a pick by Love. Now Irving. 6 to shoot. Back to Miller. Looking to end the drought. The shot is off. They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout. Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
19 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Dellavedova. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Launches it. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
I got my money, but I can't let go. I'm killing every second till it saves my soul.
Johnson is out there with Blunt. Then there's Barry. Then there's Brown. And it's Campbell in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Ball's knocked loose. Dellavedova kicks to Marion. Just 5 to shoot. Marion, right side. No good there with the step-back J. Here's Campbell. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
The Cavaliers on offense. Here's Dellavedova. Thomas a screen. Knocked away. Here's Blunt. Barry the pass to Brown. Here's Barry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Just 4 to shoot. Brown wide open, he fired. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Here's Dellavedova. Poked loose. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And it's good. Walk through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
No one near him. And he nails the jumper.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Feeds it to Marion. He dishes it to Miller. Back to Marion. Miller with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Throws it up high. Brown dishes to Johnson. Here's Barry. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Barry's got 21. And Steve, you mentioned the apron advertising. It's only being allowed for locally broadcast games.
And I think that makes sense, Kevin. Viewers probably see it more than they would see stitching on a player's jersey, and I think keeping the ads off the court and the players is a good line to draw.
Dellavedova kicks to Marion. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Here's Barry. No good on the quick 3. Now here's Marion. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 7.
Passes to Miller. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And here are the Lakers. 11 unanswered points for them. And stolen by Thomas. Now, here is Miller. Defense is right there. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
Well, since the turn of the century, guys, the Western Conference has ruled the roost, winning interconference matchups in 14 out of the last 15 seasons. To Steve, last season, the highest ever win percentage for the West at over 72%.
Yeah, and 8 of the league's top 10 teams played in the West record-wise. It may be time to take a fresh look at a top 16 playoff structure.
He kicks it to Dellavedova. Johnson against Marion. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. The shot is off. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Barry. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Barry's got 11 points here in just the second half. And here are the Cavaliers. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Brown. Dellavedova, the pass to Marion. They need this, and it's blocked. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Remains Los Angeles ball. 17 seconds.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself. I'll tell you what, they are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth quarter.
You called that one right, causing some serious harm from long range.
Thomas against Campbell. Thomas kicks to Miller. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Guys, they're on a really nice roll here.
Not too many empty possessions, taking advantage of every opportunity.
Here's Dellavedova. He feeds it to Thomas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure. That's a bad shot. You really hurt your team by taking a shot from that range. You put your defense in jeopardy.
And it certainly won't make him any friends with his teammates.
Miller with a screen on Brown. Dellavedova kicks to Miller. And it doesn't even draw iron.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Took him no time at all on that one. Barry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Here's Dellavedova.
For a long time now, the Western Conference has been the deeper conference, as the top 5 or 6 teams have legitimate title hopes. But last year for the East, it was especially down. It was really viewed as a 2-team conference.
Pass to Campbell. Pulls up. High post. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Dellavedova. The 2 teams out east that people were talking about, of course, were the Miami Heat and the Indiana Pacers, but it was so bad where teams out west were joking, Clark, about how they could get moved to the Eastern Conference because they'd fare better.
Well, yeah, the Blazers media team joked about it. Watch out!
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. Tipped away. Pass to Miller. There's the dish to Marion. There's the pass to Dellavedova. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Marion. Shot to stop the drought. Cannot hit. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Miller with the ball. Thomas a screen on Brown. Miller no luck. They have been really controlling this one.
Well, now's not the time to get complacent, though, Kevin. You've got to continue to put your foot on the gas pedal.
Blunt again, Los Angeles.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots...
Marion left side. 5 to shoot. Campbell with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Lucas is checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland with the ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Outside Thomas. The feed now to Dellavedova. Kicks it to Miller, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Brown outside, and he gets the bucket.
I mean, what are you going to do defensively? You can just rise up and bang down a 3-ball like that, and they get such separation with the height advantage.
Here's Dellavedova. Dishes to Lucas. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You got to value the possession of the basketball.
I know you agree with that, Steve.
No, totally. You got to play with control and composure, Kevin. You know, over the years, we've seen injuries bother the same people over the course of their careers, while other players seem to stay healthy. And it may be just genetic makeup. It could be off-season training, but it does seem that staying healthy can almost be considered a skill rather than just luck of the draw.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And so here's Cleveland. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get...
Oh, my goodness!
High wire flying. That'll drop your jaw.
They've got to continue to look to him every trip down because he's out of his mind right now shooting the ball.
Miller outside. Here's Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Blunt. He tries for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
There's the pick. Miller outside. Can they get it? The offensive rebound. Here's Haywood. Misses the finger roll. Here's Barry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Lakers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Kobe Bryant. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
No good from Lucas. Well, they can tack on a few more points onto this run.
Boy, I tell you, it's getting to be a big run they're on here.
And Campbell throws it down.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Dellavedova kicks to Miller. Left side, Miller feeds it to Dellavedova. Lucas the pass to Dellavedova and taken away by Brown. And he lobs it up. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
Down low. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Dellavedova. Off target from outside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They put on a show.